What's going on, guys? Rubicon Games here with more Armored Core 6, and last episode when we left off we started making our way through chapter 3 and things definitely seem like they're heating up with the arrival of the PCA forces. So it seems like the game's going to be getting a little bit more difficult, which is really cool. I like a good challenge in an Armored Core game. We also completed a bit more of the arena and started making our way through that. But at the end of last episode as well, we got faced with a little bit of a choice with which mission we could do. So in between episodes, I had a look to see if I could get any information in terms of different playthroughs and different endings and different mission routes to achieve them. Obviously, without trying to, with trying to avoid any spoilers. But it seems, from what I can tell, that these missions don't really affect anything. So we're just going to work our way through it. But to start off the episode, we've got one more arena opponent to face off against in this group. And we're going to be using one of Fighting Cowboy's armor cores that he's uploaded, the dual miniguns, grenade cannon, and a power bunker to take on this guy. Just want to see how it works against enemy ACs.
Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program, number 18, rank D, final evaluation. Subject AC, Shinobi, callsign, Roku Monsen. Commencing evaluation.
Main system activating combat mode.
Managed to get the power bunker shot off
Target destroyed.
there, which is really cool.
This concludes D rank evaluation. Well done.
See, it does a lot of damage against enemy ACs. "27 seconds isn't too bad."
Incoming comms.
Congratulations, you have surpassed rank D. We hope that our aid has helped push you to achieve greater things. All Might exists for all mercenaries.
Have a quick look in OS data. Get all our base level upgrades. I think we're going to stick with Fighting Cowboys next. Armored Core for the time being. And I also had a look in between episodes to look at hidden parts to see if I could find any guides as to where they all are, again with trying to avoid as many spoilers as I can. So yeah, the next mission that we're doing, this mission, Tunnel Sabotage, there should be a hidden part in there, so we'll have to make sure to have a good look around to get that. Something else that I found when looking up about mission routes, that on this screen after the briefing plays, if it is a mission that affects the outcome of the game and the story, there's a bit at the bottom of the sort of mission card where, you know, it's got the tunnel sabotage, combat zone is the central ice field, objective infiltrate facility in the middle of the screen. At the bottom, it will say that it's a decision mission. So it seems like they've made things really, really easy for people to sort of access all the different endings and keep track of which missions they have done to achieve certain endings. So that's a really nice quality of life thing, especially in comparison to, I think it was Nexus had multiple endings, and yeah, keeping track of all your different mission paths was a bit of a pain in that game. It might have been Last Raven, I can't remember which one it was, but yeah, I'll replay the mission for you guys, and then we'll take it on and see how we do.
Got a job for you, 621. The Balaam Group sent us a request.
Attention, Gun 13 Raven. This request comes from our affiliate Dafeng. We will be conducting a diversionary operation to attract the PCA's attention. You are to report to the Engebret Tunnel in the Central Ice Field. It's a derelict watch point, slated for restoration by the PCA in the near future. Infiltrate the tunnel, then find and destroy the sensor they're planning to repair. The objective is to distract the PCA and divert forces from their local base. Briefing over. Counting on you, Gun 13.
I don't think Dafeng appreciates your true value. I'll talk to them.
Main system activating combat mode.
Commence mission. Destroy the old sensor at the end of the underground tunnel. This place may be derelict, but it won't be left undefended. Keep your guard up, 621.
I do like the fact that there seems to be quite a lot of different environments, especially for an Armored Core game.
Code 1-5, unaffiliated AC.
Watch your step. There's a faint choral response coming from the bottom. It must be linked to an underground vein.
So when we reach this sort of more open area, on this walkway here, instead of firing the waypoint down, we fly up. There should be a few enemies and a bit of part waiting for us.
PCA ground forces are headed your way earlier than planned. Make sure they stay busy. You know what to do. Over and out!
You heard him, 621. Destroy the target and get out of there.
So it looks like we got an arm weapon for that, so we'll have to check that out after we finish the mission.
AP.
Code 3-1C. What's the system verdict?
Almost to ground level. Hurry, Raven.
1 repair kit remaining.
Straight up.
AP at 50.
The coral's coming.
621, don't fall behind.
Yeah, it's amazing how they still managed to have essentially a poison swamp in a mech game.
You made it. Somehow. This job's finished. Head back and rest, 621.
One misstep, and that coral surge would have swallowed you whole. Raven, must you always put your life on the line?
Reminds me a lot of older Armored Core games. A lot of missions where, yeah, there'd be some corrosive gas or something. But yeah, that was a cool mission. Quite nice and short. Obviously, we've got that hidden part, so we'll have to check that out as well. There it is. And we picked up a combat log there as well.
One new message.
Attention, Gun 13 Raven! I have a message for you from Commander Michigan, following your success at the Angabred Tunnel. Sounds like you stared death in the face when all that coral came rushing up. That's one way to light a fire under your ass. Keep it alive for the next field trip. Over and out!
Let's see if we can compare it to the plasma rifle we've already unlocked. So you can see the attack power is a little bit less, and impact, you know, all the damage stats are a little bit less. But the attack heat build up is a little bit more, well, a little bit less, so it's better, which is good. Yeah, all the other like sort of secondary stats though are a lot better. So the charge attack power, charge impact is all a lot better. The charge blast radius is much higher as well, which is good. Means it might be worth using this to take out small groups of enemies. And the heat build up for the charge attack is quite low as well, which is nice. Seems like it fires a little bit faster as well. Yeah, just a nice alternative. That's pretty cool. So the charge attack for the standard plasma rifle is like a shotgun blast. So you can see it shoots out multiple projectiles. Good in close range. But for this part that we just got, it's just a single shot with a much bigger explosive radius. It's absolutely massive. So that's really cool. Don't really want to eliminate V7 just because I'm pretty sure that's the guy that helped us in the climbing the wall mission, and he seemed to be quite important to the story because even our handler mentions that it seemed like he knew who we really were. So we'll leave that mission to last to see if we can sort of skip it. See what the go for our rifle builds. This one. And again, I'll replay the bit briefing for you guys.
Hey, buddy. This job comes from Schneider of the Arquebus Group. Here's the rundown. They want you to attack the Jorgen refueling base, a PCA foothold on Rubicon. The target is the energy refinery plant deep inside. Take that out and, well, it ought to slow down their suppression fleet at least. Until recently, Jorgen was one of Balam's Coral survey bases. It only took a day for the PCA suppression fleet to commandeer the base. You'll also find a number of fuel storage tanks that I've marked as pay targets. I want you to be a walking advertisement for opportunities in destruction.
So yeah, I was wrong in terms of the guy that helped us out on the climbing the wall mission. So hopefully we're not destroying him yet. We'll take this mission on and sort of see what it has in store for us.
A walking advertisement. You're not their mascot, 621. Just focus on getting the job done.
Sounds like there's plenty of opportunity for things to go wrong and get changed up in this mission.
Main system activating combat mode.
Commence mission. Take out the PCA forces and head for the energy refinery plant.
Code 1-5. Contact with AC of unknown affiliation. Suspected corporate hire. Single AC. Terminate immediately.
There will be bonuses for destroying fuel storage tanks along the way. We should do our best to take them out. Fuel storage tank destroyed. There should be more, but I've earned some extra credits over here.
Do like these environments as well.
Code 5. Unaffiliated AC. Moving to terminate.
Put MTs to shame. Be careful.
AP at 30%. AP at 50%. AP at 30%. One repair kit remaining.
Those guys seem to take quite a lot of damage to stagger them. Definitely have to watch out
You see
for them.
that, 621? That dome's your refinery plant. I've updated your marker data. Head for the target.
Can't see any more fuel tanks. Yeah, there might be some hidden down here.
Code 5. Unknown AC.
Must be after the plant. Contain the situation. Terminate it.
Looks like an independent mercenaries assembly.
Leave the analysis to the system. Intercept.
AP at 50%. No repair kits remaining.
Seems like the drones do a lot of damage to us for relatively basic enemies. Another combat log there. Seems like if there's enemies off the beaten path, it's worth going to take them out, because they seem to be where they hide all the combat logs.
Code 1-5.
There's the vanguard. Handle it!
Collect any corporate data you can find. The system...
Wait, code 1-5.
Fix that AC. Terminate it.
Light shoulder ignition at 50%.
Taking quite a lot of damage here. I don't mind too much, because obviously we have checkpoints and stuff. Looks like there's another fuel station down there and another one of those annoying sniper enemies there as well. See if we can get a drop on that guy. Maybe get in with the power bunker.
Code 5. Target confirmed.
They're locked on. Evasive action, Raven.
AP at 30%.
Definitely do a lot of damage, those guys. It wasn't a checkpoint either. I'll meet you guys back down in that area.
Main system activating combat mode.
So welcome back, guys. Made our way back over here. You might have noticed our build has changed over back to the armor core we were using before. And yeah, hopefully we'll take these guys down this time. I've noticed though, the sort of mini armor core guys with the shields that the PCA use are very tough to take down. They tend to evade a lot of your attacks, but they're difficult to stagger because they've got a shield. So I'll have to look to see if I can find out a better way to take them down in between episodes. One of the main reasons why I changed the build, really.
Code 5. Target confirmed.
They're locked on. Evasive action, Raven.
AP at 50%. One repair kit remaining.
So it went a little bit better that time. Make sure to clear out all these enemies just because we'll get paid for all the targets we destroyed.
Left-hand ammunition at 50%.
So it's definitely taking a toll on our ammo. Definitely going to resupply if it means there's a boss coming up. Like I said, the sort of mini armor core guys, the PCA use, definitely take it out of you.
That's the refinery plant. Do it, 621.
Code 5. Hostile AC sighted.
Requesting backup from the system. Code 78.
Pretty sure there might be an armor core battle coming up. This looks like an awful lot like one of the areas we saw in the trailer. So it's a good thing there was that resupply. So we can't go behind there to look for any more fuel depots. I think we got all of them.
Stratosphere. It's approaching fast.
Go 2-3, attending scene. Watch point report checked out. Call sign Raven. Priority subject for termination. High on the list.
It couldn't just be one of them. It had to be two.
I've identified PCA SP, Special Forces. Limited chances. 621, eliminate them. Extraordinary. PCA SP machines. Highly mobile executions for priority targets, piloted by the PCA's elites. Focus on one at a time, 621. Don't let them double team you.
2 repair kits remaining.
Just trying to take this fight as slow as possible.
Raven. Didn't expect this level of resistance, sir. Boss failed this time. The system gave its verdict. Instant termination.
AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
planned.
CASP craft destroyed.
We're not done. Still focused 621.
AP at 30%. Out.
Did take a lot of damage there at the end, but managed to take them both down
Both PCASP craft destroyed.
with not much health
Sure our
left.
paymasters planned for that too. They got their walking advertisement all right.
Glad that mission's over. These PCA guys do definitely seem quite tough. The hit tracking on that sort of energy lance type thing was a little bit mad there. But yeah, thankfully took them both down. I only got one combat log though. I might replay that mission just to make sure that we didn't miss anything. Let's see what they have to say.
One new message.
Archivist Group Mercenary Liaison, V8 Pater here. Impressive work on the refueling base assault. V4 has left me a message addressed to you, if I may. I knew you could do it, buddy. I've got my eye on you. That is all. We at the Archivist Group expect much from you.
So yeah, I'm going to wrap this episode up here. Like I said, I'll go ahead and replay that mission just to make sure that we didn't miss anything, and see if there's any other combat logs on there. I might also see how the double shotgun builds works out for that mission, because I'm thinking it might be good at getting a bit of stagger on through the guy's shield, and it'd probably be quite handy to use at the end of the mission there against those two guys. But yeah, enjoying the challenge, and looking forward to sort of figuring out best ways to get around it. But yeah, hopefully you guys have been enjoying the series. I'm yeah, really enjoying my time in the game. The best way I can summarize it is it almost makes you feel how the original games on the PS2 wanted. It's basically trying to achieve the same thing in terms of how it feels to play as those games. So yeah, I'd highly recommend it if you're a fan of the series and haven't checked it out. And yeah, I'd recommend it to people that are new to the series as well. So yeah, really enjoying my time in the game. Like I said, I really hope you guys are enjoying your time with the series and enjoying the walkthrough or playthrough. And yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode.